morning, class. I hope you had a great weekend. Today we're going to be talking about the scientific method. To start today's lesson, we're going to start by watching this YouTube video. It's a short couple minutes that gives you kind of a brief overview and introduction of what the scientific method is. After we watch the video, you guys are going to tell me what the steps of the scientific method are to make sure that you understand what's going on and also that you are paying attention. And then we're going to go into a little icebreaker, just a fun question. That is, if you could be a scientist, what would you invent? And just kind of a fun way to ease into our topic today. In our lesson today, we're going to talk about how the scientific method is a way to ask and answer scientific questions by making observations and by doing experiments. So in doing that, we are going to learn the steps to the scientific method. So step 1 is to create a question. Step 2 is a hypothesis. Step 3 is a procedure. Step 4 is finding out the results. And step 5 is our conclusion. So in doing that, we will create a question that we're going to try to answer. And then we're going to jump into the hypothesis, which is what we think is going to happen in our experiment. So, and then after that, we're going to finish our experiment and figure out what the results are, what kind of happened and what way our experiment went. And then in the conclusion, we are going to find out if our hypothesis was right. And if not, we're going to explain why. And if it was, we're going to explain what we did to make that happen. So during this time when I'm giving my little lecture, you guys are going to be taking notes on your Chromebooks. And you're more than welcome to ask questions if you are confused about anything, or if you need more clarity or more explanation on something. And then after we're done, you guys will click on this link to take you to our shared document with everyone's name on it, and you will go in there and find your name and enter your thoughts, your notes, or any other questions that you may have under your name. So you'll go into the doc, find your name, and next to it, you will write down all of your notes, thoughts, questions right there next to it so I can see how everyone's doing on this topic. After that, we get to do something a little bit more fun, and we get to create this pamphlet right here, the scientific method. And this just kind of helps us find a more fun way to use the scientific method and kind of more get it ingrained into our minds on what the scientific method is and what the steps are to take it. So you guys are going to be creating this scientific method flipbook, and I will be handing out all the things that are required. All of the markers, crayons, colored pencils, all of that stuff will be available at the front of the class. We need to remember to use our quiet inside voices and respect all of the materials that we're using. You guys will start to fold, tape, and place the pages in the correct order. And if you guys need it stapled, come up to me and I'll staple it for you. Otherwise, you guys can just tape it. And you guys will need to fill out the whole thing. Anything that needs to be filled out, please fill out the whole entire thing. Any fill in the blanks. And also color it. When you are done, you will need to turn it in box that is on my desk. And this is going to be due Friday, December 1st, 2023. Remember, put it in the turn-in box on top of my desk, please. You guys will work on your own, but feel more than welcome to ask a neighbor for help or ask me. Have a great day.